Hi, for the ones who do not know me, I'm Willem, and I'm going to talk about my internship. I did a fairly strange internship, or an unusual internship. I, just like you, probably don't know, I didn't know what to do when I was in my B22, so I looked for companies. I looked at maybe minors to do for my internship, and I compared my goals and opportunities, and well, they didn't fit. I couldn't find a company, I couldn't find a minor to do. So at the exhibition of my B22 project, I got an idea. I thought, why not continue my B22 project in my B31 project to a level where I would learn a lot about business. Because I thought that at industrial design we do half-year projects, and we mostly end up with a prototype like this. And it works, and it does its job, but what? How does this prototype convert into a product? So that was my question, and I wanted to go from a prototype to a product in my internship. So in order to do that, I had to go through a lot of conversation with my coach, with my space coordinator, with Henry, and actually it wasn't that easy to start this internship because it's so unusual. So the first thing I did was, because I had to be convincing in my internship, I set up this main goal. I wanted to experience how a business aspect of a product affects its design. And there were a lot of other small goals related to it, but this was my main purpose. And with a good plan and with a lot of motivation, I did several conversations, and I mean, it's a good advice from Henry that it is really risky, this internship, because I had to do everything myself. There was not a network where I could fall back on, or I had to search for a network where I could fall back on. But nonetheless, I took the challenge, and I brought the prototype to a product level. In about, I don't know, 5 weeks, and I searched for a startup, starting customer, that's how they call it. So I made a deal with Stripe from Eindhoven to make this product, a prototype to a product, and sell it to them for a festival. And this was the end result from the product. And I actually started my own company called Momix, where I sell these products. And my entire internship was about, not only about going from prototype to a product, but also all the aspects around selling a product, finding clients, finding customers, finding the right people to get to a level where you can really sell something. So I just want to keep this short. This is what I ended up with, and these were my two customers during the half year I did my internship. Stripe Discovery Festival. You can see that my workshop, I had to design it myself. The workshop was really messy. You can see there are all beer cups over there. That's because all the parts for the robot were in beer cups. Because I didn't think of how to present all the materials correctly to the customer. So the next customer was the Dutch Design Week, where I was in front of the Stadhuis, and I did it differently. I learned from my previous experience. I put all the parts in little bags, and I made an instruction. You can see it over there. I made an instruction, bought soldering irons, and set up the workshop together with Jeanette Schalmacher. Yeah, that's basically what I did, and after that, of course, reflecting, showcasing. And I want to tell you the obstacles and difficulties of an internship like this. Well, first of all, feasibility. You need a project that is at a level which makes it possible to carry it to a product in half a year. And that's really hard to determine whether that's possible. And you make a good planning, because that's also related to the feasibility, of course. you have to plan almost everything, and you will also notice that in half a year, almost nothing you planned goes like you planned. But that's not that hard. You just improvise, and to improvise you need insane motivation. You need to be behind your concept, behind your prototype, because if you fail at 2 weeks and you're in a negative mood, then you're not gonna make it, and you will just fail your internship. So and you of course need to try and create a safe environment in which you can fall back, because if you don't, you're just gonna fail miserably. That's basically what I want to tell you. You're on your own. That's basically this internship is all about doing everything myself, or asking people that have knowledge for doing something for me. So it's an unusual internship, but you learn a lot.